It's that time. The NFL schedule has been released, and we have it all for you right here. We kick off the season with the Super Bowl champion Seahawks facing the Patriots on a Wednesday this year for the first time. We're not complaining about football coming our way a little earlier, right? And that's because we have the 49ers and Rams facing off in Melbourne, Australia on Thursday night Eastern time, but will be daytime in Australia, as you see right now. And then finally on Sunday, week 1, the Packers at the Vikings. Who's the Minnesota quarterback? There's a lot to talk about around both of these teams. We'll dive into all of that here. And then on Monday Night Football kicks off with the Broncos.
Let's go!
Yeah! And the Chiefs in what would be his first game since tearing his ACL. We hope to see Bo Nix on the other side as well, coming off injury. That's a team the Broncos likely could have made it to the Super Bowl if things went a little differently. Welcome to this SportsCenter special NFL schedule release presented by Nationwide. We are so glad that you're with us. Hey, settle in, folks. We're going to be with you for the next 2 hours talking about the schedule, getting you excited for your team, getting you excited for what you're going to see. We got Peter Schrager, Dan Orlovsky, Andrew Hawkins, as well as Kyle Brandt. We are airing on both ESPN and the NFL Network. Exciting times for all of us. And we're going to get right to it. Adam Schefter joining us for the next 2 hours as well.
We have what up? Come on.
Adam loves this. Exactly. We also have some other great guests that we will get to in just moments. But let's begin with week 1. You just saw a little bit of it. We've got a lot more to get to. Some of the biggest games of the season. This is the week 1 slate. Take it all in, everybody, as Adam tells you what's one game, Adam, you're most excited to see.
I think we look at the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game. Week 1.
So we're actually going to...
Laura, all the games week 1.
That's right.
All the games week 1. We finally have football back. I'm looking forward to every single one of them. Whoever's on my fantasy team, I'll take the Jets and the Titans, being that nobody else cares about them.
Yeah.
They're not on prime time at all. Neither team has a prime time game this season, and so we will look forward to that game in the first week of the season.
Great, there you go. What about you, Shrey?
I look at that Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants.
Talk about it.
Love that one.
I live in New York City.
Let's go.
And I can't tell you an offseason with more Giants hype that I can remember since the big Saquon rookie season going into year number 2. Giants fans are hyped. The Cowboys can put a giant bucket of cold water on all of these good vibes by going into their building and beating them in week 1. Cowboys, Giants, week 1, Sunday Night Football, sign me up.
I love it. Give me Patriots versus the Seahawks. You got a Super Bowl rematch. I know you're going to say it wasn't that great of a game when we started in the Super Bowl, but Drake May was injured, as we talked about in the pre-show. We want to see what the Patriots will do throughout this season, and they'll have a great test in week 1.
I'm going to go 425, Packers-Vikings. Who's the Vikings starting quarterback? I know everyone believes it's Kyler Murray, and there's reason to justify that. I just don't think J.J. McCarthy's going to go down without a fight.
You know what? I'm going to break a rule already. I've been here 5 seconds. I'm going back to the Packers game.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Giants.
Come on.
1-0 would feel like 5-0 for the Giants. They have not only been bad, they've been so bad at home. Yeah. If you have a primetime game under John Harbaugh and win that thing with Scadaboo and Dart, I said the same game in the same segment. This is going to be that kind of show, guys. We're just going to light our hair on fire. I don't care. I'll do it again.
That's a great game to pick, so we don't blame you. And you can break as many rules as you want to here, right? That's the nice thing. Okay, so we do have the entire schedule at our fingertips. And again, we're going to keep going through it throughout the next couple of hours here. But when you look at 2026, now that you've seen it all, Peter, what is the best game on the schedule?
The scheduling gods are funny. They really are, because I think the 2 best teams in the NFC played each other 3 times last year. And these guys don't play until Christmas Day. We have to wait till week 16 the first time we see Rams Seahawks. And I go back to that Charbonnet, did he or didn't he, 2-point conversion that changed the entire course of the NFL season. The Rams would go on to lose that game, and then they would go on to lose the NFC Championship game. They get a chance to get their first crack at the Seahawks, but it doesn't happen until week 16.
I love it. Give me Chiefs and Bills Thanksgiving Day. Look, Allen versus Mahomes, some of the best games we've seen in the NFL over the last decade. A down year for both of these teams. Chiefs didn't even make the playoffs. The Bills didn't win the division. Big conversation around what does Allen's weapons look like? Well, they revamped that. They've given them weapons. We'll see if they can recapture some of that magic that we've seen in this matchup.
Let's go back to Christmas. We're doing Packers at Bears. Guys, I feel like this is going to be like an office Christmas party. It's going to be fun. There's going to be pageantry. And by the end, some people may be offended and some may lose their jobs.
Of course.
I'm telling you, we need lip readers at the end for the handshake. You tell me if Ben Johnson wins, he doesn't have a Merry Bleeping Christmas to LaFleur on his way off the field.
Merry Christmas to you too, Caleb. I can't wait. I've never been to a Christmas party in the office.
You never been invited.
Oh, yeah, I worked in an office.
It'd be great, man. Good point. Good point. So Seattle's going to be a good football team, right? We know that. We think Dallas is going to be good. Week 13, we're getting towards the bottom third of the season. Dallas on the road, Monday night at Seattle. All those young defensive players that they drafted will be seasoned. Can Dak in that offense recalibrate or kind of connect the way that they did 2 years ago? That could be a sneaky #1 seed playoff game.
Go to the Steelers and the Ravens for the first time since Brian Billick squared off versus Bill Cowher. These two teams will have two coaches different than Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh. This is the first time since Christmas Eve 2006 that it will not include Harbaugh and Tomlin. It now will be Jesse Minter and Mike McCarthy, but the rivalry still will be heated.
All right, I love it. More of Adam throughout this show and a ton of great games to get to as we continue on here. But you're going to hear a sound in just a moment.
Yeah!
There we go. All right, that's Monday Night Football. And listen, we welcome the voice and the face of Monday Night Football. There he is. All right, let him feel it, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Joe Buck. He's going to also be calling the Super Bowl right here on ESPN and ABC on February 14th. That's going to be your 7th
We have the Super Bowl? We have the Super Bowl.
I wasn't sure we did, but I did find out earlier today that we do. We figured, though, Joe, we'd take a look back at your first Super Bowl, 2005.
Yes!
Super Bowl 39. Look, this is with Troy and Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, what do I think? I still have that suit. I'm going to wear it Super Bowl 61. The tie has been given away. I have no idea where the tie is, but yeah, we'll recruit Collinsworth. We'll get him back in the fold. It was that was a blur. That game was a blur. Then you do a few more, and it becomes a little bit more fun. So I cannot wait to know that our season ends at SoFi in Super Bowl 61. It's gonna be a hell of a year. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
and you look at. Go ahead, Laura. Go. You're the leader of this.
Listen, no, it's kind of hard to be the leader when you got Joe Buck here. Like, Joe, you're actually the leader of things, but we're going to go month by month here. Yeah. This is September. Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes facing off in week 1. Both potentially those guys coming off of injury, obviously. What do you think about September and what you see here on this graphic?
Well, I mean, I think the first 2 months of our season, and I know we'll go, what comes after September? October. We'll go through that month, too. There are highlights throughout. I mean, the first 2 months are outstanding. As Schrager just said, I mean, the Giants and John Harbaugh, how do they start the season? They're going to be tested early. You've got that game in Chicago with Philly there. The beginning of our schedule, really, it's strong throughout. It's, I think, the best that we've had since we've been at Monday Night Football and at ESPN. Can't wait to dive into it. But, yeah, those early games are outstanding. We're all hopeful that Patrick Mahomes is ready to go week 1, and all signs, I guess, right now point to that he will be. We'll see.
Yeah, it seems like it, right? And I don't know. They say there's script writers for these things. Like, they wouldn't put this game on primetime Monday Night Football to open the season if we're not seeing Patrick Mahomes and Bo Nix. But what do I know? All right, October. Let's throw that up on the screen and see what we've got. As you see, week 4, week 5, week 6, and week 7, some great ones there. I mean, Joe, I'm even looking toward week 7, Cowboys, Eagles. Are you kidding me? There's so many good ones in the month of October.
Yeah, there are. I think those two on the right, they're all for good in their own way, obviously, but those two on the right side of that graphic, the Bills and Rams, that could very well be a Super Bowl 61 preview. As we said, we think Dallas is good. We'll find out if Dallas is good at Philly when we get there week 7. But I'm excited about all that. And to see Dak Prescott, the offense obviously was not the problem for the Dallas Cowboys in 2025 and now in 26. The defense with their draft and with the additions that they made hopefully will be, they just need to be adequate. And it's a team that I think has every reason to think that they can go deep into the playoffs. So, again, the first 2 months of the season, outstanding, and a great way for us to to dive into 2026.
Yeah, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, week 5. I mean, sign us all up for that. Let's go to November, as we are, as you can see, going through our Monday Night Football schedule here now that it's all been released. 5 games in November. Joe, what sticks out to you on this month's games in November for Monday Night Football?
Yeah, I mean, there are the Bills again. There's the Ravens, a team that's going to look, different, at least coaching-wise. The Chargers, with the additions they've made. Seattle, you guys talked about Seattle. We've got 2 outstanding games with Seattle. In Seattle, we've got Dallas there, and we've got Chicago there. And my guy, I mean, with the way Chicago played last year, building on that, I'm really kind of circling that one. The Bears at the Seahawks in Week 8. So, you could throw a dart, and we can find a really good, compelling reason to watch Monday Night Football. Yay us.
Yeah. By the way, that's really enthused for Joe. Yeah. All right, we've made it all the way to December/January. So as we throw the
take it home, Joe.
Come on, baby.
Oh my God.
Come on now, Joe.
There's that. There's that Dallas-Seattle game. Steelers-Jags, I think, is a good game. Maybe the one I think that jumped out to me when I saw the schedule a little bit earlier is that one in week, 15?
Yeah.
With the Patriots and the Chiefs. Again, a lot to like there. And even the Giants and the Lions is a good game. But here, Drake May, the year he had, obviously brilliant season that he had ending in the Super Bowl. Wasn't too good in the Super Bowl, but, every time you're around this young man, you like him even more. So them against Kansas City is going to be a treat, no doubt about that, with that atmosphere. So, I hate to keep saying the same thing, but that is, month after month after month of really good games on Monday Night Football. I know we're excited as a network. I know the league was excited to hand that to us. And, again, can't wait to get going.
Yeah, it reminds me, we were recently peek behind the curtain filming a Super Bowl commercial that's now been airing, and part of it was Joe going, "We're going to the Super Bowl," and I don't think that actually made the commercial, but I feel like that enthusiasm is going to continue to come through the screen, and especially now, because I know now that you are ready to give us your way too early Super Bowl prediction.
What?
I know you're so excited about this, Joe. But what do you got for us? Who's going to be in the Super Bowl that will be your 7th Super Bowl that you'll be calling?
Yeah, well, I'm never right, so this is maybe the kiss of death. It's like being on the cover of Sports Illustrated or Video Game, but I'm gonna aim big. I'm going to say Dallas Buffalo. Why not? What the hell?
Right again, a classic.
I love it. Joe Buck, you were incredible. Thank you so much for joining us here. We appreciate you as always. Get back to your family, and we will see you soon on Monday Night Football.
Laura, can I just say something? Yeah. There's not a clunker on this entire Monday night schedule.
You can't find one?
There's not one bad game. Every single one of them is good. So to the NFL, I got to say, Monday night, but we can't complain over here. This is a pretty good slate.
I can complain. I thought Joe was going to say Cardinals-Browns. He didn't give us something wild,
what
Joe.
What is that supposed to be?
Yeah, Super Bowl prediction.
You got a Browns guy right here.
If the Browns are in the Super Bowl, that'd be a pretty big deal.
Are you going to say the Browns are going to be in the Super Bowl?
Kind of stepped on my pick, but whatever.
Did you really? Did you have the Browns?
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's a little teaser. Okay, so one of the cool things about all of this is trying to figure out who has the hardest schedule, right? And some of this is on paper. We'll have to see. This is based off of winning percentage from last year. But the Bears have the hardest schedule in the NFL. Winning the NFC North last season means they get a first-place schedule this year. In addition to playing the highly competitive NFC North, Chicago faces both of the Super Bowl participants from last season in the Seahawks and Patriots, as well as the Bills and Eagles. What do you think, Kyle?
Great power comes great responsibility. Yeah. Play a big boy schedule now. You're a big boy team. I actually think it could have been a lot worse. They get the Packers kind of early when they might not have Parsons. They get the division at the end of the season. For all this talk, this doom and gloom about the Bears are going to have the most difficult schedule, the Bears have a very talented quarterback and a very good head coach. I don't mind the schedule. I have an apologist tone on the schedule. Dan, do you think it's doom and gloom, the Bears?
No, not at all.
Right?
And I
it could have been worse.
And I don't see the Bears as like this giant regression team that people are pegging them to. Yeah. When we put up those 5 teams schedule-wise, Kansas City jumped out to me. And I know that Patrick is a question mark. I get all that. Kansas City very well, if the teams kind of are what we expect them to be, they could go into Thanksgiving with 8 or 9 wins automatically, even if Patrick has to miss a week or two. They've got a tough stretch in the middle, Chargers, Seattle, Denver. But other than that, it's Indy, Miami, the Raiders, the Jets, the Falcons, the Cardinals before Thanksgiving in Buffalo.
All right, if you're at home and you're saying, man, you know, I haven't heard about my team yet or their schedule, that's okay. We are going to go through every single team's schedule here, and we are with you until 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and the NFL Network. So I promise you, it's coming, okay? And you know what else is coming up next? Sean McVay. He is going to join us live.
Let's go.
He's going to tell us about his team preparing for their season opener against the 49ers all the way in Australia. A lot more coming from Coach. We appreciate him joining us. Plus, we'll dive into all the best reunion games on the docket, including Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker heading back to Seattle. That's still ahead. Glad you're with us on our Sports Center special. We're going through the 2026 NFL schedule. We'll be right back.
Playing on Monday Night Football, it's a dream come true.
All eyes are on you.
Monday Night Football doesn't get any better. You're underneath the lights.
The theme music as you're running out of the tunnel.
Electric.
McCarthy keeps, forces his way into the end zone, touchdown. Gets popped. Now Lawrence goes down, breaks a tackle, touchdown Jacksonville.
Any chance that you got to play at night, cherish those moments.
Monday Night Lights.